Good evening everybody and welcome to the channel. Today we are off to our usual Gran Turismo night. You'll see the updated screen there for the current version of Gran Turismo. It is all singing, all dancing. But as things get going and as things warm up, I'll be back. I just have a 2-minute job to do. So let's see where we go. If I set the server up, everybody will be hunkery dunkery. So let me just do that whilst I'm sat here. Create the lobby. Everybody can get in. We'll wait for everybody to join the chat, but I'll be 2 minutes. I've got to go nip downstairs and do something, and then I'll be back up. Unfortunately. Hello there. How are we going? Excellent. BRZ or GT86? It's it's the 18 or it's the 18 BRZ or the 17 GT86.
Yeah, but I don't know all these names.
Subaru BRZ.
Yeah.
Or Toyota GT86. Yep. Could be GR86, yeah. The 21 is the high power. We're using the middle power today.
GR86 RZ21.
No, that's the high power. You want the middle power, which is 18 or 17. Yeah. They're only like 50 grand each, so they're not expensive. Yeah, I sent an image to the text. You'll see the image in the text.
I know a lot, but not all these car names and numbers and how they look like.
Yeah, there's an image and a name for both of them. They're exactly the same car, just one is branded Toyota, one is branded Subaru. Wheel drive, about 150 odd horsepower, whatever it is.
I know for sure the BRZ I already used. Good afternoon.
Hello, Mr. Marco, welcome back.
Well, good evening, I should say for you.
Yeah, it's still a lovely day here. It's not quite dark yet.
Yeah, should be funny. How north are you? Today's pretty.
I'm a little bit further north than Iceman. We're kind of Denmark height.
Probably to the north of I am.
We're probably about Newfoundland kind of way.
Well, I'm Montreal, and I think Montreal is Paris. Now.
Oh, yeah, then we're way north of that.
Yeah.
Another 1,500 miles.
I've been to Scotland.
Oh yes, I'm south of there.
And it would be like 11 p.m. and still
Yeah.
there's light outside.
Yeah, that's what we're like here anyway, in the summer.
Okay. So I saw your the Viper.
Yeah.
Well done.
I was
I was sure that was the type of car where you would not enjoy yourself.
I really enjoyed that last night. It was a really good. Me?
Jim.
Yeah. Posted it last night. Yeah.
Okay, you posted it last night. That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I haven't looked. I haven't looked since.
It's fine. It's there to be seen, sir. When you're ready.
Yeah.
It
Well, apparently.
for me, it was turn one. Get turn one right. It was all good. Sailed.
Turn one.
Yeah.
Because I did the last 2 sets. I did all three today. Oh yeah, turn one is the one. Yeah, your trail. Well, your trail accelerate. You're very slow on the gas.
To get out the
So
corner.
and then you hit that bump and it throws you off.
Nah, I just smash the brakes coming off the straight. Keep it in fourth. Come down one gear from fifth to fourth. Hit the inside apex up to third gear. Smash the throttle because you've got all that torque in third gear and it's just slow to accelerate. Get round the corner smoothly up that bump, and then you're good. The rest of the lap.
It all sounds so easy. I'm on automatic, so I can't. I don't
Right.
have no clue what gears I was using.
Right. Understand.
I would get slowly on the gas at the apex.
Yeah.
Even before the apex.
Yeah.
Or slide at the apex and then immediately slowly on the gas and then slowly more gas till I'm on the curve. After the bump, that's the only time I could hit full gas.
Right.
Or I would spin out and like the ghost would just go miles in front of me.
Right.
What assist did you use?
Everything.
I used nothing.
Oh,
No,
okay.
that's not true. I used counter. Wow, I need to watch your video. It was so hard. I need to watch your video and see. Maybe I'll
Yeah, so ABS default, traction control 1, whatchamacallit, my memory's gone.
ASM, active stability.
Yeah, put that on, everything, and then
Only counter steer on weak. No,
count,
strong.
counter steer on strong, give it the lot.
Yeah, okay. But with the traction control at one, man. Okay. Wow.
So what it is with the car, the trick is to understand that if you keep the wheels in line with each other, it's going fast. And once you get that in your... So, yeah, keep the wheels parallel. Try not to steer the front wheels. Try not to get the back end out so you're drifting. Keep it in a straight line. And what... Yeah. But what you... On the understanding that you'll go round the corners, but you've got to be at the speed where you're not... You've got your wheels in line with each other. Maybe a little bit coming round like turn 2, 3 and 4, but the next corners 5, 6 and 7. But when you watch the video, you'll see and understand. It's third gear. It's third gear from turn 2, turn 3, turn 4. It's all third gear. And then you get to you brake before the bridge. You're down to first. You hug that inside apex, no drifting, and then you brake at 50 at the outside of the track before the next hairpin. You get it tucked. You can actually put it out wide and cut back into the apex, but no drifting. And then the final corner, if you really want to drift, use the wall, but drift till your back end hits the wall and then just go. It's yeah. There's no penalty for that. Oh, JB doesn't like this one. He's feeling. Yeah.
And you got it 666.
Good evening.
Very nice. Because you made a pact with the devil to get that time.
Damn right. Damn right. I traded. Neil got 555. I've got 666.
666. I'll go for 777.
So to answer your original question, the server's up, and you want the Subaru BRZ or the GT86 for the.
So yeah, we're doing what you proposed in the chat.
That's right. Yeah. The middle car for qualifying will qualify and split into 3 groups: top tier, middle tier, bottom tier. But I don't want to call it that. It'll be A, B, and C. The whole proposal is basically a ladder structure. So if you think about it as racing classes, that's fine, but it's about a continuous ladder that happens over 6 weeks, and we gain not necessarily a rating, but you're in a group of guys and you're racing to get promoted or demoted. That's what we're looking at.
So today we qualify, but are we in the same tier as our results from last week?
So this is just a test for the race format itself.
Okay.
But we'll qualify today to achieve the classes for today's race. So if we're going to split into 3 groups and there's 12 of us, 4 guys go into A, 4 guys go into B, 4 guys go into C. The 4 guys in A will race the GT86 21 or the BRZ 21. The guys in B will race the GT86 18 or the BRZ 17, whichever one round they are. And the guys in C will run the lower power car, which is a 15 BRZ GR86.
Wait, the fastest guys run the fastest car or the slowest
Yes,
car?
the fastest guys run the fastest cars.
And all on the same track, everyone together?
Yes, sir.
And reverse grid?
No, sir.
Okay, so the fastest guys will start in front in faster cars.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you want to be in the faster group, you've got to qualify it.
That's right. Yep. So what the process would be potentially is a 6 weeks lead, either 6-week league, either using the same cars or different cars each time, but with the same structure: high power, medium power, low power. I'm not proposing it this week we change positions in the league every week, because that'll just make it difficult to get used to the cars. You're going to run the first 6 weeks of a series in the class you're in. You're racing to get promoted or avoid demotion over 6 weeks. The only difficulty with that is if people take holidays. That's just unlucky. We'll probably do best out of.
Why do it over 6 weeks? Why not like the first group C and B gets to like moves one group, and then the last gets demoted one group?
We can do that. At the minute, all I'm just proposing is the test to see if the group series works over a race.
Okay. I'm just proposing too.
Yeah, I understand. I've had a series of questions off the thing this afternoon, and my brain isn't that far on yet with how we're going to run the series.
When are we starting? Are we starting this Friday?
If we want to.
For 6 weeks, okay. So we need good practice today.
Yeah.
But like with the fastest, so we're expecting the fastest guys and the fastest cars to lap everyone.
I'd expect so, yeah. It's a 60-minute race, not laps. So I would anticipate, yes, the faster guys may do. But the point of the fact is, the guy in 12th place is racing the guy in 9th. He's not racing the guys up front. So we're going to split the skill level and not have this massive gulf between people constantly at the back. And the principle.
I have one question which wasn't in the instructions. Is it sports tires or racing tires that I need to buy them?
Racing tyres.
Racing tires. What's the car again for qualifying?
It would be the medium power BRZ or GT86, which is the 18 and the 17. I can't remember which way round they are. It's in the image in the chat.
The Subaru is BRZ STI Sport 18. Okay. And the Toyota is... Do I have the wrong one? And the Toyota is the GT Limit 86, GT Limited 16. Oh my god. Don't confuse it, because it's a technical nightmare. Yeah, it is. There is an 86 GRNN 16, which I think is not to be used.
They're exactly the same power, the two cars.
And they're both four-wheel drive, I guess?
No, they're rear-wheel drive.
Oh my god. I'm going with the wrong car.
Go and buy it. They're all available in the. They're not in the. They're all available in the shop. There's none of the cars that aren't available.
Limited, I see. Semi Snake.
Go to the shop. They're all there, my friend.
Yeah, I know, but... Yeah, this is the one I think you meant to qualify. The Toyota choice. And then as well. And then all three tires mandatory.
Yes, sir. Exactly the same format as we've always raced.
And okay, so same, and then the fuel and tire consumption is the same as 7 and 4.
Yep. I think so. I think so. Let me just.
Someone mentioned we need to qualify on mediums.
No. No. You qualify on whatever tyres you like.
Oh, I thought you said tires medium.
No, it's the medium-powered car. It's fine.
Jim, what colour pants should I wear?
Anything except blue. If you're wearing blue, it needs to be a thong.
Do I have this car, BRZ, Sport 18, and I see it says GT Limited.
Now I need to remember what the tyre and fuel rate are, because I've got them as 10 and 3, and that's not correct, is it? It's...
I really think it was 4 and 7.
It was, wasn't it? 7 and 4, yes. And refueling was 7, that's correct.
Yeah. Do I have all tires? What's the power of the BRZ 18?
It's not the 210. It's not... Let me...
I'm confused by all these cars. Good evening.
Bonjour.
I haven't even checked it. I just bought the car. The name of the car went into the dealership today. Bought. It's got a high lift cab. That's why. Why is the other one?
It's 203 brake horsepower, aren't they?
Yeah, I'm just cars. I went for the blue one. It was for the 225. It's got a high lift cab in it. Well, if I have the wrong car, just kill me.
So that's the point as well, isn't it? If you've got them modified with... No, I've got it bopped, haven't I? I've got it bopped. Let me just check the server settings to make sure it's bopped.
Yeah, it's bopped. Just, there's no brake balance control though.
I'll just go and fix that, I think. If I remember how.
Can we test the glitch setup?
Brake balance is enabled. But I guess it's only got brake balance if it's in the basic setup of the car.
Yeah, you'll have to queue that. You'll have to buy that and add it on with you to be able to adjust that numbers.
Possibly. Possibly.
Might just drop out. Well, I don't know what car ones if I have to buy one for each car. Oh, I'll be alright. Yeah, but tonight there's only 2 options of car, yeah? We're not.
This shouldn't be complicated, folks. It shouldn't be difficult. We're going to practice in the medium-powered car. After we finish the practice, you're going to go and buy the car that you've got to race in, and then we're going to have a practice for 20 minutes. Then we're going to do the race. So we don't need to think about...
Right now, it's just about the medium powered
Yeah. Nobody needs to go and get a skin. You don't have to do that right now, okay? Yes. We tested them at the Nürburgring a couple of weeks ago. But we didn't use these tyres. I believe you, Big Pop, has asked some monster questions. He's got a long wait. I've got no idea what he's up to. Thrill doesn't normally race with us. And I don't mean that in a negative way. He doesn't... I don't think he's joined us.
Did he just join recently?
No, he's been in 3 or 4 months.
Oh, okay.
He's been around a while. He came about the same time of Iceman. We haven't managed to get rid of Iceman yet. Thrill didn't like us to start with. So... it's too easy to do that, my friend. Don't do it. Only if you've bought it. If you've bought it, it'll work. For next week. For next week. Doesn't it? Okay. Well, I've enabled it. It is enabled. Yes, you've got the choice of either one. They're identical except for the badge, and Toyota are rubbish. His PlayStation's died. Alright, so he doesn't like the Subaru then, or the GT86. Unlucky. Learn to drive. So, just for you guys to think over and mull over, these aren't the cars for the future. This, as I put in the chat, any 3 series of cars that we could use, because we could use different cars every week if we wanted to. I mean, it's a great way to get used to and drive any cars, but what we must have is 3 cars that are 3 distinct different classes, but somewhat the same. So we could race GR3s, GR4s and a Proto with one manufacturer one round. But if you're in the lower class or the middle class, you'll get the lowest car in the middle class of those available. The idea is to keep the power relative to the person driving. If you're in the lower group of cars, you're not of a significantly greater skill than the person at the top of the tree. And I hate to say it like this, but don't expect to drive the faster cars and get good at the faster cars if you can't master the lower cars. Might be different for you, you might find it different, but the only way to get good is to master the slower ones before you can get hold of the big ones. If you constantly race the higher powered cars and you shit at them, excuse the phrase, you're gonna be. Learn the damn game. Sorry to speak in English, but that's just the way it is. Evening. So I kind of see this as a ladder system. That was what I just said. That we could change cars every week if we wanted to. If we don't want to and want to stick with a series of the same cars, we could do that to start with, and then go to switching. Because I don't want to stop the series after 6 weeks and just stop. If we're going to run a ladder where you can then go to a weekly racing system and move up and down, up and down, up and down, it can run continuously, but we get bored with the same cars running it for 52 weeks. Yes. So the benefits to that is we buy the cars for the game and we drive the cars within the game. I would be prepared to accept each person choosing a week for the 3 cars, so that everybody gets some sort of involvement in what we're doing. So, but it needs to be sensible. We don't choose Fiat 500s, the Fiat 500 large and the multipla, and run around the Nürburgring. That's just silly. But if we're going to do protos, GR4s and GR3s, and you want to do Le Mans, let's do it. What I want to do is make sure that if we're doing it over a week, you've got enough time to pick the car, and if somebody gets halfway through the race going, oh, I picked the wrong car, I'm quitting, I want a quit clause. If you quit a race because you picked the wrong car and you don't want to drive it, you go to the bottom of the league. Because last season, no, but I thought the question was, will we let people choose whatever car from GR3, GR4 or Proto? Yeah, but my response was, and it was inclusive of, if we go to the point where we allow people to choose whatever they want from GR3, GR4 or Proto, and they pick the wrong one and don't realise everybody's faster, they crash out on turn 1 because they're desperately trying to go, and then they turn off, switch off and quit the game. That's not what we're here for. So I'm going to try and stop what happened last season, which was people quitting the season after 2 races. This is an ongoing process in a ladder form where it could go a whole year. So you're going to feel a bit left out if you start the season, quit after 2, and then you're sat about for 50 weeks. Because I don't really want people to come along, be all beefed up, and then quit after 2 weeks. in blue Y fronts. I'd go for that actually. But we are getting way beyond where my concept had gone of just testing a race format, because that's all I wanted to do today. And I apologise if I'm getting stroppy, it's just my brain hasn't got that far. I'm old, my brain's knackered, it's thinking about 1,000 things. No, 100% agree, 100% agree. Nobody's asked about corner penalties or walls or anything, nobody's asked. So corner cuts on strong. Wall penalties are off. Pit lane penalties off. I don't think you can cut this penalty, this pit lane penalty, to be honest. Wall riding's on. Off, sorry, you can hit walls. You can... You can wall ride here, yeah. I just got a penalty for clipping an apex. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah. Mine was a harsh 1 second penalty, which I don't agree with, but... So... No, fully understand. So for the benefit of those who came into the room recently, I won't say the word late because that's not appropriate. No. So it's absolutely fine, sir. So we are in the process of going to qualifying. We're in practice mode at the moment. We are practicing in the middle class BRZ from GT80, from Toyota or from Subaru. So it's the GT86 or the Subaru BRZ. They're exactly the same car except for the badge, and this is for qualifying only. You can use racing, hards, softs or mediums, and for qualifying the idea is to set the fastest time so you get into your class of racing. Once we've qualified, if you're in the top third, you will be racing the Subaru BRZ at 225 brake horsepower or the GT86 at 225 brake horsepower, if I'm quoting the right power, which will be A class. If you qualify in the middle sector, the middle third, you'll race this car, which is the middle category one. I'll get out this person's way. If you qualify in the last third, you'll race the lower powered BRZ or the GT86. So you're not, if you qualify in Group C, you're not racing the guys at the top, you're racing the 4 guys in Group C. So you're racing people. The way BB going, I think I'm in the wrong car. But BB's... But for the benefit of people who join later, we are qualifying in a single car to race in a choice of 3. You will not be choosing your car except for based on how fast you put it round 1 lap of the track. The question is, and the question is then and ongoing is, what do we do with this process going forward? Do we run a league, a ladder? Is it a weekly league that we promote or demote on a weekly basis so it then becomes a permanent ladder that can be open-ended? Or do we run a 6-week season with the same cars or different cars every week? That's what's up in the air. I don't know. I haven't got my head round just where it's going to go. What I'm trying to do is find a way of evening out the skill level and giving people the chance to race people of their own level and not to get kicked in the nuts every week when they think they're getting thrashed to death. I'm past you, BB. Use my draft. But I still don't know why I'm the slowest by 8 seconds. Some people must be in the wrong car. No, no, that is not true. The GT86 and the BRZ of the same class are exactly the same car. They just have a different badge.
Then I'm just driving shit.
That's what I'm thinking. That's why I'm 8 seconds slower than Sam. I'm in the wrong car. I must be, or somebody's in the wrong car.
I make laps to 16, 17 or something. So can I please get into the seat? Let me drive back. I'm in the 86 GT, let me see. 16, the Toyota. Even a lot of
No, everybody's in the right car.
because I want to know where the pit is.
And just because I've enlightened the point, this is why we need classes of racing. Because even though we're only a small group, there's a massive gulf between those who are faster and those who are slower. So the idea of the 3 classes is to keep people in a range where they think they can achieve something. Because don't get me wrong, Iceman, you're going to quit on us after 3 weeks of it being you running around last every week. I know you are.
Well, I'm getting better, but I'm still not there where some of us are.
Az isn't here exactly for that reason. Az doesn't want to race the slowest cars around the track.
Yeah, but I don't like the super fast because I can my mind can't take that speed.
Absolutely, same as me. I expect to be in the lowest class, and I expect to be fighting every week or every 6 weeks to go up to the middle. And then I know I'll be...
Like this is okay, but not faster with the Tomahawk. I mean, my screen can't even handle it.
No, no. Understood. Understood. So, let's just see how it goes.
Or it must be a long track with no corners.
You know, that'd be an amazing thing to just test between people's rigs. A straight line, press the throttle, and see if the cars are actually the same speed. How did I get a penalty? What the living chugging and...
It's about also response time. If your eyes are moving beyond. When these cars are going fast, I don't have to try that very carefully because I can't handle all these tight tracks.
I get it. I 100% with you. I can't do the same. That's why I'm not very good at things like the high speed ring and Red Bull cars. They're just not.
This is where I tried some points of converting for some software to something, but still, I already controls and it's okay.
Yeah.
It's way too fast for my head. Thank you. Just after my mate, the made up look full, and it was a Subaru driving on it. I was in the Tomahawk. I managed to look past the car and 8 seconds later I said I was the car.
Which one was it? Which track was it?
I don't know what track it was, I just picked some.
So that was Northern Isle.
It was a very short road.
So it's Northern Isle, yeah.
And I slowed for a minute and the person was thinking like he just managed. Maybe we said we stick right.
But that's Northern Isle, definitely. That's not a track I don't think we'll ever race on. Yeah. How did I get a penalty there? For flick's sake. There's no point getting a penalty just before you go across the line. You might as well just start again. It's ridiculous. I'm back in last place again. Yeah, yeah. But don't worry, Sam's going to get penalised at the weekend when he buys his new kit. So he's going to be like all of us, except Marco. We know the great equaliser is coming to Sam. No, no, not at all, my friend. I'm taking the Michael. The controller is way harder than the wheel. No, I 100% know you're going to be faster. I've just bought two, both millisecond responses. So we'll me no PC. I play through my PC. It's a PlayStation, but it's playing through my PC. Yeah, and I have to have a faster response time on the monitors just to make sure because I've got a delay, of course, because I'm running my outfeed through a stripper through a display device that allows me to transmit to the internet. Yeah. No, I'm not running it on the PC. I'm running it through the PC. I can't split the image into three. It's still only as what the PlayStation pushes out. Yeah. So I just have to have as fast as possible to make sure I've not got any interference or lag. Yeah, it's a pain in the ass. I've had like 5 times now. Where are you getting the penalty? The final turn before the start of the straight. Yeah. The one keeps getting me. The one that keeps getting me is the left-hander before the right-hander coming onto the start-finish straight. The first left after the pits gets me every time. Again, another equaliser. You need to get around about 12 to 15 minutes out of your softs. No, we're practicing. We're waiting for the big. We're waiting for Big Popper. I don't know who's behind me. Still 5 seconds behind Sam. Jesus, I'm not going to be in the same league as him. Not a chance. Oh, I've been on 2 wheels now. Jesus. He's on low fuel as well, though, isn't he now? So, well, I'm not. Family show. Another one. It is in Holland as well, isn't it? That makes sense. Have you got a cat? Need a bloody lion, mate. Big Papa's in the house. He's got questions. I know he has. I should be 1.6, 1.7 seconds quicker this time. No, yes I was 1.8 seconds quicker. I reckon he's just banzaiing everything. I don't reckon he's got any level of self-control. I think he's absolutely smashing the car around. I don't think he's. No, I think he knows the difference between what is minimally impossible, and he just knows the limit of the car. That's what he's doing. He knows where to find that extra time, where that extra edge is. Is he in the GT86 or is he in the Subaru? Yeah, the rubbish one as well. You go faster in the Subaru, man. Who's that behind me? Tell me if you want me out of your way. Wow. Right. He threw himself from a height. I don't see Big Papa in the running order yet. Is it because he's 9th? Who be there? Who is that? Thrills joined the room. I thought his PlayStation had died. I think I'm overdriving this thing. I don't think I'm... Yeah. What I would suggest is nobody watch mine, because I'm shit. There's 3 tunnels. Which one? It's qualifying is for 15 minutes, but it's when Mr. Popper arrives. I haven't seen him yet. 1-5. Is that Steve? Okay. How long do you need, Steve? No, give it 10 minutes. 10 minutes then. 10 minutes. No, just do 10 minutes, my friend. Just do 10 minutes. No, we all feel shit now that Sam's demonstrated his skills. Sam's up there flexing. I'm just about to take another second off my time, so... This is no different to driving that Viper. Keep all 4 wheels in a straight line and it'll go fast. I've just had a penalty, bastard! Sorry. I'm gonna be arsey now. This car should not be this rubbish. So I'm gonna exit and suggest that we've got 10 people, so we're going to end up with a top group of 3, a middle group of 4 and a bottom group of 3. Yeah. But I'm going to throw a curveball in here. Do we promote 2 and demote 2? It was a family show. I've already used the B word, the S word, the F word. Doesn't matter. It's demonetized already, so it doesn't matter. I actually haven't turned that on. I'm going to do that now. I don't know what's happened now. Where's that gone, the blooming thing? There it is. Can you add me as a friend? DRPR1. I will get to that, Mr. Jinky 730. Wait for me, my friend. Come on, do what you're supposed to do, you dipwad. My brain is mashed. I'm just not doing anything right here. Come on.
What's your fastest lap time? 2:31.52. 2:30, all right, okay. I see you in the mirror again.
People have such complicated blooming handles for blooming this PlayStation Network. There he is. I've added you, Jinky.
Have you guys been driving on softs, medium or hard now?
Only softs.
Soft? Okay. I've been on hard.
That'll account for about 3.5 seconds a lap, one would say. Sandbagging, we call it. So I'm in the lowest group at the moment, then 7th. Middle group. Yeah, no, low group. No, 10 people. I'm in the middle group, just. Got to wait for Mr. Iceman. He is murdering small animals.
So we should all be either in the 2016 Toyota or the 2018 Supra.
I think that's correct. No, I don't think it does either. I've got it ticked. Everybody said that. As I say, I've got it ticked, but... Is that you in front of me, Stefan? Are you just waving around? Yeah, so if you drive, I'll measure my speed against you and see how you go. Kinda. Well, if I'm overtaking you, I feel I'm doing well. She goes round corners pretty good in the soft tyres. Now, Mr. Iceman said today that we can change people's position in editing in the server, and I still haven't found a way to do it. I don't know how to do that yet. I can do it on a custom race. So I would then move to the list of people on the right hand side, click on them and move them. Maybe. You're driving the best car though, Mr. Stefan, I must admit. It's blue, it's fast. It's got Brembo brakes, but you've got to. No, this is true, because silver is the fastest colour. Oh, I got a penalty. My God! Oh, somebody's clattering the wall. That was the sound effects. Which colour? Of GT86 or BRZ? Okay. Wow. So did a young lady I used to know. You got that from the final turn just before we turned onto the straight. Yeah, it popped up as I looked out my left window as we went through the start finish line. If you watch the stream, you'll see it. You'll see it happen. And I got mine from turn 1. I knew it happened. I was too quick. Mr. Iceman, are you back in the room? Are we all ready to go qualifying and really confuse everybody? We're good. In a humane way. No, barbaric. We are killing mice. Are they set on your screen telling you to drive faster? Not in the qualifying, just you'd only have to pit in qualifying to change your tyres. And here's a tip for you. Don't exit and restart. Go to the pit, change your tyres and get lighter fuel. Because the lighter the car, the faster you go. Happy days. We're going to qualifying then, folks. Good luck. This isn't for life. This is just for one race. We will do all this again. I know I'm better than that, man. Soft tyres. Not in qualifying, just softs. Yes. Just qualifying. You want the fastest possible lap in qualifying. I'll be so annoyed if I get a penalty on this entry. I will be fuming. said the nun to the vicar. I touched the brakes and my back end went. Oh, so Sam's gaining 3 hours of lap time there. Look at him go. The only thing I can hope for is he's going to wear his tyres out big time. Yeah, mine's 20% done. Hard. Should be on the softs. Get on those softs. Pit as soon as you can and don't refuel. I think we're like 5 seconds behind Sam first lap. Hit the wall. Yeah. JB well quick. Well, 3.4, that's closer than I was last time round. I got lag coming out of the tunnel then. Try and save it for the tunnel, JB. Do I pit now or do one more lap? Yeah. And don't forget announcing that. Don't forget to announce you're leaving the pit, please, folks. It's fine. So if you were to say, I'm coming out, we will all sing for you. So this should be slightly quicker, and then I'll get out of JB's way so we can get a lap in. Huh? Yeah, I was well slow out that corner. I was slower. Yeah. Right. Yeah. I picked up a budget lot of tyres for this race, you know. FIA were giving them away cheap. I think they were off Barbie's movie, Barbie's movie car. It's where she was doing Ken on the barrier. Iceman swears a lot when you put him off. You'll know. 7th place, man alive. I'm up. Not up fast enough to make a difference. I'm pitting this time. I'm not fast enough to make a difference. I'm 0.4 down, I'm 0.17 up. What I will do though is I'll let you go in front of me as we come out the pits. Because you're faster than me, clearly. I'm down to 8th. This is not looking good. Five minutes remaining. Oh crap. How long to pit? Jeez. So Jinky, if you want to join us, you just have to join my channel. Well, not my channel, the PSN. I can't speak. To join us in the race, my friend, you have to just log on to the PlayStation Network, join Gran Turismo. You'll see my server. You're on my friends list. You can join. If you weren't on my friends list, you wouldn't be able to join. So I'm coming out. I'm going to get out the way of that person. What race is 10 laps? Did I mishear something then? What race is? Oh, okay. If you think I'm doing 10 laps in an hour, I'm going to struggle. Yeah. I don't get to choose that. He is, yeah, he is. That's what that's worked out. Yeah. Right, JB, come on. Ease up to my bumper, baby, and then come past me. It's only because I want your draft. Why? Oh, can I ask you something, JB? Personal. Did you update your game? ETS? Good. I forgot to stop mine off automatic update, so mine's updated anyway. Right, okay. Yeah, maybe, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Excellent. You'll earn some dough then. I've got to do that yet. Have you checked to see if we've got an update at ProMods? Excellent. Thank you for doing all the admin work. That's brilliant. So I've got my new left and right screens arriving Friday. Arriving Friday, yeah. Amazon just took 30% off, so I ordered them. And they match my front screen, they're exactly the same model. Yeah. Oh, Neil's sandbagging again. He's all show, is our Neil. He loves it. Can't slow him down. He's the ultimate competitor, in his own words. I plagiarised that bit. I used a bit of poetic license for the quote. I've only got up to 8th, my god. He's not happy, Bunny. As messaged me overnight. He's not going to be around for a bit. What, next week or this week? Oh, you want to drop down? Where? Oh my god, Big Papa, what are you doing up there? You'll get dizzy, man. You'll fall off. Stop it. You found the line again, haven't you? That's what you've done. I've got to get over the lap before the time runs out. Oh no! I've got 30 seconds to get to the line. I'm never going to do this. So it looks like I'm in 8th. I'm in the last group. Oh no! We need somebody to come into the lobby now. I'm the slowest boy. Why am I so slow? I'm not making it. I'm done. I'm going to the pits. Sod it. Done. Cooked. Wow. So, with that being the case, top 3, go and get your respective car. Now, we're going to have to quit the server though, I'm afraid, chaps. So I'm going to take a screenshot. Don't anybody leave.
We lost somebody, I think.
Yes. Who left?
Neil left.
Okay, so you're in 2nd place.
Just take a screenshot of the results page. 3rd, I mean, what was in 2nd? Yeah, screenshot the results.
You only get 8 people.
Hit the X button, it'll give you the next 2.
So in this case, Sam, Big Papa, JB. No, it's not right. It's 343, isn't it? So Sam, Big Papa, NW. You are in the top group. Middle 4. The fastest. Yeah, middle 4. BB, Fatman, JB, Big Marsh. You're in the middle car. The car we're in now. You don't need to change anything. Stefan, Iceman, myself. We're getting the slower car. No, wait for it. 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 This is just tonight's problem. It will be fixed next time round. I can't change car. I have to change the server settings. So I'm going to click end race. Does everybody know what they're doing?
Choosing the slowest car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Change car.
So I'm getting the Subaru BRZ. Why can't I do simple stuff? S. There's Subaru. It's moved. So I want the BRZ 15. That's me. I want to buy the tyres for that.
Wait a minute. Is that the slowest car?
Subaru BRZ 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. Okay.
Yeah, it's 197 brake horsepower, yeah.
I am settings. Okay, one car. Oh, there it is. TGI 6.
So can I...
Fun. 3 groups in one race. That's great thinking. What's up? Hi, good evening. Yeah, good morning. What are you guys racing tonight?
We're doing a multi-format race, Rog. We're doing 3 car classes. We've qualified individually to get three groups of racers. And we've got 3 different qualities of cars. And we're going to race one race with 3 car classes.
Okay. And I just confirm we have to use all sets of tyres, 3 sets of tyres.
That's correct, Neil.
Yep. And 30 minutes.
1 hour.
What car should I race?
You didn't qualify, Rog.
You're right on the qualifying. Okay.
But if everybody's happy for you to join, we'll let you join the slowest group.
Yeah, of course. What car is it? BRZ?
Yeah, it's the BRZ or the GT86, Rog. Take the high power one. Join the front group, my friend.
Let me,
225 brake horsepower.
BRZ. Is it the 21?
Yeah, it's the 225 brake horsepower.
Okay, BRZ 21. Change car. Manufacturer is Subaru. Oh, it's been a while by Subarus. Okay, 231. 203.
It's the 21, I think.
The 21. Okay, 231. Alright, got it. And what kind of tires? Race tires?
All 3 race tyres, my friend. Usual format.
Okay.
3 tyres, pit twice. Or as many times as you need. I don't know how long these tyres will last, but...
Alright.
So all I need to now know is how do I move people from position to position for the grid. Because I've been told we can do it, but I've no idea how.
Well, I've never seen that.
No.
Okay, this tire's a bit more space than the other one.
I don't know why qualify. I've got to edit. Hang on, I've got to edit the event settings. It's fine. There we go.
Sorry, Sam, but timing doesn't matter. I was just
It's all right. So we've got 20 minutes of practice now, folks. So if you want to do practice, crack on. Yeah. I've quit the server. We've had to start again, or you wouldn't be able to change cars. We've done the qualifying. I've got to change that. I've not taken the qualifying out yet. We've done it. No, because we've just done it. So all I need to know, Iceman told me earlier, I can change positions of people so I can set the grid. At this moment in time, I don't know how to do that because I've never seen that as a thing that's possible. That's okay.
You go to options after the event. Let me see, where's the message I sent to you?
Edit event settings.
Event settings. And then you can adjust people in order of finish, you know.
There's not an option for that.
Reversed.
I can only put fastest first, slowest first. Oh, set by host has appeared. Ah! Aha! Ah, now.
If you do that, you have to type some names or something.
I just need to find out how to do that. So bop's now applied, mid-speed bop. Everybody's been... That can't be right. I've never had that option. It's never been a thing. Shut your face. Shut your face, you. Leave. Leave now. Leave. So my problem is I still can't find how to change people's position. There's no manual, guys. How do I change? But not from inside a lobby. You dick. Fuck it. I'll go read the lobby, you knobs. I'll go read the manual. Bloody hell. I've no idea how to do this. No, but so JB's down in 11th and JB needs to be in 3rd. I don't have any way of moving anybody. I haven't found a way of moving anybody yet. I've found it, bastard. So Roger's going into 5th place. Roger's going into 5th place. Who? So, just somebody remind me what the positions were, please, because I can't remember. I can't open the screen. Somebody remind me. Somebody read the grid out. I think I've got it. I think I've done it. Why is there 5 people in... We've got 5, 3 and 3, is that right? I thought the middle group was supposed to be 4. Yeah, so we've got 5 people with the 21. That would make 4. So who came third in the... Who came fourth in the qualifying? Yeah. Marco's in the 86 Limited. 16. Is in the right one. Has everybody practiced what they've got to practice? Right, just as a question, just as a thing, guys, it's bopped the cars together. It's applied a bop to all of the cars. So let's do 10 minutes of practice, and everybody get used to the cars, and let's see what we've got. Tonight is a test, it's a trial, it's to give us an understanding of what's going to happen. So let's have a 10-minute practice, and then we'll go from there. Yeah. Then who's telling me the car is shit compared to what it was? Neil, do you know what a car feels like? With all your experience? Sorry, I'm trying to be funny, I'm not trying to be dick. So there's 3 sets of power, but it's bopped the ability of the cars. It's not changed the power, it's bopped them, it's capped them. So when we just, I'm not saying it's reduced the power. So if you're racing the middle power car now, it may feel different to what it just did in the qualifying, because it's applied a bop. It didn't apply a bop on the first qualifying. I'm not going to repeat myself. If you're not listening, I've had enough. I'm gonna call it a night, I think. I've had enough. All I'm trying to do, guys, is give us fair racing where people don't quit after a week. I'm trying my best, and it's hard to do. I'll just go back to making videos and not bother.
We're just giving you a hard time and we overdid it.
Yeah.
Yeah, 15 seconds penalty. I love this. Who said that? Very honest, I think was the...
Hey, Jinky, I see you've joined. Which car did you pick? 18 Sports, so you've joined the middle group. Okay. But I'm going to just remind you of something I said earlier. You'll be faster in the slowest car than you will be in the faster car. Yet somebody like Roger would actually be much slower in the slower car than the faster car. And I'm using Roger as an example, not to put him down. I was using an example of his speed. That's correct. You're only racing the group, you're not racing the field. So, because you're racing for position, yes. But if you've got blue flags and you're lapping, it's blue flag rules. You've got to let them past, and you can't turn around and say I'm in a battle. But if it's for position, it's for racing for position. A slower car isn't holding you up. You're out of position. Just to clarify the point, not to kick. No. The rule of racing is not to block. You're driving for position.
Just like the Xbox stuff.
So it's no different to Le Mans or whatever other endurance racing you're up against. If you've got multi-class racing, you're not blocking somebody. You're racing for position. Only blue flag rules apply when you're passing a car. But I understand what you're saying, Neil. I get it. But I'm pretty sure the faster class car, after 15 minutes when they pit stop, isn't going to be behind the slower car. I'm pretty sure. Not a specific colour code. So by racing for position, if you're the slowest car, if you're in Group C and you're in 3rd position because of pit stops, and any car comes up behind you, you're racing that car. If that car behind you is actually a lap ahead of you, it's blue flags. So racing for position means you can defend that position by however means within the rules as you see fit. As long as it's within the rules. Neil used a phrase called blocking. Well, no, deliberate blocking is not allowed, even under normal racing for rules, but... Yes. And don't forget the unwritten rule of this group, guys. We're here as gentlemen, we're here to race, we're here to be competitive, but there's also the respect side of things. So if they are much quicker than you and all you're doing is frustrating the process, get your ass out of the way. You know. Absolutely. No, I understand. No, but to the extreme of... Exactly, but on the clarification of Neil's point was also raising the extreme factor. If the more significantly faster car is approaching the rear of a car that is ahead of him, likewise you should be able to make the pass, but deliberate blocking is also not allowed. So, and I know Neil wasn't making that point, but that's the extreme. Right, chaps, we've had 10 minutes practice, so we're good to go. Where it's safe to do so, I think the rules say. Yeah. Somebody else has joined on the back of the pack with a faster car. I didn't see that. So good luck, guys. I also didn't put Neil first, so I don't know how that happened. Let him go. Somebody blipped. It looks like it. I drove through somebody who was ghosted. Don't know whether that was lag. Who's been spat out the back? Me being Neil. Was that a spin in the tunnel? I think that might be Jinky. I can't, you're faster than me. Don't worry. If I could get a word in edgeways, I could tell you, but I can't get a word in edgeways, so. So Jinky has just requested to join the channel. He's now a part of my friends list. The other guy, Jub, I don't know him, but he's on my friends list. Too fast, Jinky. Neil, did you carry on? Yeah, he's in a 21, so I think he's in a. He just joined at the death. I didn't get a chance to kick him or anything. I didn't know he was there till it came up on the grid. How are you doing, Stefan? What position are you in? No, it's because I'm concerned. You're who I'm racing, and I can't see you on the list. That's all I'm asking. You know. Okay. Okay. The gentlemanly thing to do is, if you did it deliberately, is to wait for him. No, you're racing me. Acquire that killer instinct, Mr. Iceman. Yeah. Chase me down, big dog. Wingman. Neil's coming. Stand clear, Neil is coming. I'm hoping to do 52 laps on this set of hards. Yeah. I want to run this fuel out with this set of tyres. Not yet. Hards. Yep. I will get progressively faster. I want to do half an hour on my set of hards. Yeah, then I want to do 20 minutes on the mediums and then 10 minutes on the softs. That's what I'm planning to do. It's no different. It's no different to the league racing we did. It's exactly the same. At least something hasn't changed, one would say. Widow. No. Apex, Neil, yours. Neil has a lovely rear wing on his car, but it's not going to apply. Who is this coming past me? That's the 21 man of Mr. Jubb. Big Marsh, my lord, man. I saw the front of your car nearly. Family show. Yeah, I see it. I think I'm going to get a penalty for that. I was out of control, don't give me a penalty. Overtaking is prohibited. What, Jubb and yeah, they're facing the wrong way most of the time, aren't they? It's like driving your family sedan. Fast. You've had a go in it? Has he let you play with it yet? So he's got, it's a stick. Heck. That's good. Has he got a double 3-inch system on it? Is it totally popping? Oh, very good. Five laps on softs for the pit stop. Did he go 10 minutes? He went 10 minutes. That's all they need to do. Mediums 20 minutes. Uh-oh. Two softs, a medium and a hard. You'll be fine. 48 seconds. It's just a Dutch thing to do that, isn't it? Coffee, donut, newspaper. Oh, speculoo. Yeah. Many biscuits. A middle of... Fat man's managed to take 4 seconds out of me. So I might as well talk while you guys are racing, just so you can listen to what's going on in my head. So if we could do these events with like a GR3, a GR4 and a prototype, or a road car, GR4s and GR3s, it would make them much quicker and probably more to the tune without having to worry about badly set up cars like these really are. But you could also go to like Honda Civic Type R, Integra Type R and NSX, a much more physically capable road car setup, but then you'd have a mixture of front wheel drive, rear wheel drive and then significantly higher power. But it just depends on whether you want to do that on a weekly basis or on a 6-weekly cycle. We could still do the promo demo thing, promotion demotion thing, as a ladder type event, and it mixes it up more, and you're not racing always the same thing and just being stagnant running the same cars. But it'd be different tracks, so it's just what appeals to people and what doesn't, and we just try it, work it out, and if it's rubbish we change it and try it again. But I said that about the first league, and the first league actually went down pretty well apart from a couple of issues. I think one of the things that went really well was Steve's point scoring and communication of the positions of the league, and I just don't want it to be too massively complicated for Steve to manage this element. No, understood. Be like loving a good lady, we know. Yeah. Where's Iceman? Where's I see you. Where's Fat Man gone? Ah, okay. My tyres are giving up now. Only done 15 minutes and they're not. Yeah, my front. What were you on? Medium, softs? Right. I'm expecting Sam to catch me up fairly soon. I just don't know which one Sam is on the overhead. That might be Sam down there. I see him. Just approaching the final complex. See, pit stops have upset the mix, haven't they? That's JB. No? Isn't your missus making you a sandwich? Oh, it could be Iceman's missus. Yeah, we hear that. Well, you can, but we just won't hear you. Yeah, we will. Who did you hit? Ah. Okay. No ghosting. I really like the idea of colour coding the cars. That's a great idea. I know that was such... Red being the faster cars. A class, B class, C class. No, silver is the fastest colour. We've discussed this. Silver is the fastest colour. I've done 20 minutes on my hards. Excellent. This is working out. Same plan as before last time, Neil. Looks like it'll be the end of the straight, I'd say. Yeah, the pits is a bit of an event today. Remember that day when you out-qualified everybody? And nobody mentioned it? I thought that was epic that day. Out of the blue, out of nowhere. Yeah. No, they should take more care, shouldn't they? They should understand what's going on. I just made it up to 6th place in the slowest car. But we know it's not going to last. So what if we ran something like the Fiesta, the ST, well it's the Fiesta ST, the Fiesta RS and a Mustang? Slightly more set up cars than just your BRZs. And you've got a front wheel drive, a 4-wheel drive and a rear wheel drive. Say again. It's exactly the same engine. Big Popper's on mediums, just coming out. There he is, in red. I see him. Iceman's pitted. How did Iceman get to 4% of fuel? Wow. I got 26% left. The power of traction control, isn't it? Short shifting. Got 3 minutes left. I'm going to do another lap on these tyres. Do they really have that different level of consumption for exactly the same engine? That's quite surprising. I want the world to know. Might get a penalty. I've done one more lap than I wanted to, but what we have here is one less lap on softs at the end, which I think will be necessary. Say again. Yes, he is, yeah. He's in the same car as you, yeah. Oh no! Oh dear. Uh-oh. I think I should have changed tyres last lap. Fell asleep at the wheel. JB on 0 fuel, epic stuff. Would have made sense. I want the world to know. Christ, just got there. Do I fill up to...
Yeah, if you guys gonna do another race, I'll join you.
Coming out. How far behind me are you, Sam? Oh, Sam's ahead of me, okay. So Iceman undercut me, hey? Very good. Pitted first and got out faster, that's well done. But you didn't take all the fuel either, did you? Yeah. Makes sense. I thought I should have took 75% fuel, but I took it all. Sam's pitted again. No. He's done 2 tanks of fuel, or has he done 1 tank of fuel? Right, right. Yeah. Right. Big Papa leading again, boy. No pressure. Iceman's going well quicker than me, man. Is he on softs? Wow. You took softs first and then mediums. Okay, right. That's the difference. Yeah. So you've got to pit now for mediums and go mediums to the end. Okay. Yeah. No, this might be where you develop and become Michael Schumacher. Or John Patrese or Nelson Piquet. Or Yukio Katayama from Days Gone. Whom? No idea. Ascari in Italy. No, I don't do Twitter. Oh, okay. You mean Kaz? Did you mean Kaz? Sorry, I thought I heard you say cats. I'm thinking, what? Is that blooming accent of yours from Burton-on-Twent? It's like a speech impediment we have to deal with. Christ. Yeah, but that isn't in the game. No, it's no longer an F1 circuit, is it? It used to alternate with the Nürburgring every other year. It used to be one then the other, but now it's gone off the measure totally. It might have been, you know, it might have been in 1 or 2. Yeah, it might have been. Be nice to get another decent track in. I was hoping for Canada this time round, just for Marco. It would have been nice, but no. Not happening. You cycle? How far away from it are you? Wow, lovely. So you'd hear it if it was running, yeah? Awesome, man. It's in the middle of the yeah, it's a public park, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, so it's a public park now that you can have free access to when it's not Formula 1. Yeah, yeah, it's a bit like the old Australian GP area, Albert Park. It's all free public area. I'm trying to work out why I'm getting blue flags. Yeah, there's nobody behind me. Unless the guy in front of Iceman is not racing. Is it Jinky? Jub? Is there a third guy I don't know about? Okay. It's Jinky. I'm getting blue flags big time. Give way to faster cars. Give way to faster cars. That's got to be Sam catching me up. Yeah, it's got to be Sam giving me flags. I'm not getting them now. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I'm in front of you, mate. I've got my eyes on you. I see you. But you'll have to wait while I overtake Iceman. We're having a battle here. No, it's alright, mate. I'm taking them. That's me. I'm going to run wide at the apex here, Sam, you take it. You're alright. I think Jinky's just come back alive. So the race is on then, Iceman. I've got to pit as well, but I'm not pitting for another 5 minutes, so if I pit on like 7 minutes, just one set, my friend. 12 minutes, 13 minutes just gone. I've got way too much fuel. The pits take so long, man. I didn't realise they would be like as long as they are. I'm gonna do 2. So who's that behind me now? Is that... oh, it's Jinky still, okay. But Jinky's a lap down, isn't he? You're doing alright, mate. You're doing alright. You're just in the wrong car. Jeez. I've only stopped once. You'll find a massive difference, I'm afraid. On the premise that a lot of, and I'm talking from the people who ask me questions, a lot of pad users who are manual gearers tend to oversteer the car significantly because they power the car through the corner and they regulate the turning using the power. So they burn through the tyres big time, especially on the GR3 cars. So the biggest questions I get about Lego Maggiore are, how the hell do you make your tyres last so long? I can't make a set of mediums last 10 laps. And I ask the question, I guess your controller auto, and they say, yep. And that's the problem. It's just powering through the corners, the longer corners, that are the problem. And you'll find it massively different on the wheel. You'll be able to conserve tyres so much more. Yeah. Yeah. You coast through corners though, don't you, Marco? You're a corner coaster. Yeah. But you do genuinely try. You power out of the corner once you see the exit.
Yeah, I'm usually on the gas before the exits.
Right.
Or I try to.
That might be my first penalty. 8 minutes are going to pit at the end of this lap. All right, front's gone.
Is that really to try to bring more outside the clear for caution?
Yeah.
Because it is a minute.
And I also guess, Sam, you drive in real life. So you're going. The biggest other thing you're going to find difficult. Have you ever driven on a rig before? So the biggest thing you're going to find difficult is understanding why the car doesn't feel like it's moving. For your brain to start to work out the difference between inertia and how your eyes understand when the car goes through a slide, it's really weird. I still lean into corners. Yeah. But if anybody's sat with you watching, they'll go, "You're leaning, man. Don't lean out the chair." My missus says I'm trying to cheat by steering more with my body. Knee down, mate. Knee down. The race is on, Iceman. I'm in the pit. Where are you? Where are you? I see you. I see you. Come on, car. Get to the bloody pits. And you're on mediums. My car's just arrived in. I'm away. Coming out. I'm getting blue flags. The red car behind me is maybe Big Popper. I think it is Popper. He's got a number on the side. It is Big Papa. There he goes. Fat man's 27 seconds ahead of me. Phew. I see Neil coming up for me next, wherever he is. I reckon I'm going to get halfway around the next lap before the race ends, which will be a bit rubbish. I don't know whether it's 180 seconds or whether it's 60 seconds. Oh dear. I think it might be 180 seconds to close out the race. No, it's 60 seconds. It's 60. So might not make this. "10 seconds, I'm not gonna get there. I'm not gonna do it." I made it to the start finish straight. Oh. Oh. 8th. I want to see the final positions. 4-star roulette ticket. So, congrats, Sam. So the middle group was won by BB. So if this was the real race, if it was 3 in the top group, which I think it was, Neil, you'd be demoted. BB would get promoted. Fat Man, you'd get demoted. I'd get promoted. So next race, we would swap round. I'd be up a group, you'd be down a group. Neil would come down a group, and BB would go up a group. Or we could, yeah, or we could do 2 spot promotions, demotions. So Sam, because he won it, would stay up. Big Popper NW would drop down. BBJB would go up. Big Marsh and Fat Man would drop, and myself and Iceman would go up.
I think 2 is too much.
Yeah, it would make the middle group a completely different group, and it would be quite a big split for the second race, I think. So the only way you would end up is just end up with the 2 people going up and down, with 1 person going up and down. I mean, undoubtedly, depending on the car, NW replacing BB would give JB one hell of a race. You know? So it's like, if we did that week about, rather than a full season, it would have a continuous ladder roll. Or we could do it over 6 weeks, and you would score points. So in this case, with it being 4 people in the biggest group, you'd have 4 points for first, second, second would be 3, etc. per group, and you would just rattle scores up over 6 weeks. 6 weeks, 6 tracks, same cars, different cars, whatever you want to do. We'd just plan those out. You'd see a schedule before we start.
I think first place in each class needs to be the same points.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah.
And then
You said first place in the first group would be 3.
sorry, I'd do them all. I'd do them all 5 for sake of ease.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, 5 because if anybody then joined, we'd need 6 people to join before it made the points unrecognisable, if you see what I mean. Then you get 1 point for fastest lap, which go to Sam in this event. Glad you enjoyed it, Jinky. If you were in the different car, Jinky, that'd have been a different race for you. I had my mic on and never heard you. Did you join the chat? I don't think you're in the chat group, Jinky. Let me invite you.
I have to leave to work tomorrow.
Oh, it's very late. I apologise. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. I'm gonna make a move. Thank you.
Cheers, Sam.
Have a good one. Hey guys, I move also. I'm gonna see if I killed the mouse.
DRZ PR1.
See you all later.
Adios. There you go. I've added you to the chat group, Jinky. You should now be able to go on the PlayStation app and join the group.
Okay, now I'm here.
Happy days. Nice to meet you, my friend.
Nice to meet you. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, we got you. Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, perfect. What's going on, guys? Widowmaker, you're the best, bro.
Thank you, sir.
That's kind of a little bit far. Yeah.
Don't listen to them. They don't know what they're talking about.
But he is a good lad, though. Definitely is, mate. Definitely is.
So,
I think I got the wrong car.
yeah, you did.
I don't know if you noticed, but he came in eighth. Well, yeah, I noticed that, but it's especially because of his content. I love it. Oh, alright. I agree.
Just fill us in where you're from, Jinky. Where are you from, mate?
I'm from New Jersey.
Ah,
Well, I'm Dominican. I'm from the Dominican Republic, but I live in New Jersey.
no, that's cool. So you've got people in the room who are from the East Coast like yourself. So Roger, who left them at race halfway through, he's actually from New York State, so he's not far from you.
Oh, nice. Well, I originally came from New York, from Queens, New York,
Okay.
and my parents moved to Jersey, and then I ended up staying here in Jersey.
Right. So just for your knowledge, we race 8:30 on a Tuesday and Friday night. So that'll be 3:30 for you in the afternoon. I don't know what that suits you for, but it could be a bit tight with work. Big Papa's in Michigan, and he manages to make it by about like 20 past 4. So we kind of hang on for him, and we go from there.
Well, when we have our league stuff, though, I try and get out of work early. Yeah, I will try to. I can't guarantee a Tuesday, but I will try my best.
No, you're good. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome.
Yeah, no, I do this for fun. I got two little girls, which I'm actually on family leave right now.
Okay.
So I'm like home for the next 6 weeks. I will actually be going to Europe on Thursday. I'm going to Portugal.
Happy days.
So the 26th, gonna have some family time, enjoy my time out there with the family, the wife and kids.
Okay.
And then when I get back, I'll have a couple of weeks off from work also, so I shall be able to join you guys.
That's cool. So that's the schedule we run, and it's every week. Some people go holiday, etc., etc., but there's always a group about. And in this chat room you're in, there's always races going on all the time. People put servers up, so at the end of the day, mate, if you're looking for a place to race, this is safe and sound, and the people in it are really good. Except for a couple of them, they're a bit dodgy. Iceman.
It was a very nice race up until like about the second lap. I think I got like just whacked, and then from there on, I was just like, here it goes.
Yeah, just bear with it. So tonight,
I just kept losing time, but I hung on. I didn't leave.
yeah, tonight was just a test of a race format. So as for everybody in the room, if anybody's got anything to say, things they didn't like, things they want to change, let us know. Drop us a message, and we'll address it.
Right then, okay, I'll start. I'm going first.
Um,
Yeah, it's good format, good idea. And I think over a 6 week period, it'd be pretty cool.
how long is it going to take you to make the skins, JB?
So that mine and yours, not long.
No, you're going to have to make 3 each. We're going to need one for each colour, because you know you're getting demoted.
I like the fast talk.
You're getting dizzy up there.
So when we get to the sixth race, are those classes? Everybody's going to race for the championship for their class in the sixth race, correct?
That's correct. If we do the 6, I think the 6 race format is the way to go to settle it in.
Well, for the grand final, we're doing it in a Red Bull.
What? So there are 3 classes of Red Bull that would actually work very well for this.
No.
What do you mean, no?
Mate, I'd rather shit in my hands than clap and drive like that.
Okay, so, but I get the point. For the last race of the season, sixth race, if the points work correctly, we're going to have 3 league winners and an overall champion, the person with the most points. So you could actually progress from bottom to the top, winning the same amount of points as the person in the top league. It'd be pretty fluky to do that, but and anybody else that joins the league new has to start in the bottom division. I haven't got my head around that. We do the 5 out of 6 again. So for yourself, Neil, who travels, and I do understand that, you would probably do the 4 out of 5. If you were away 2 out of the 5, you'd probably end up, if you're in the top league like you should be, you'd get demoted the league just because you were away once. You'd miss a week. But if you're away, yeah, I understand, and I don't want to exclude you from that. So it's like it's going to take a couple of us a couple of weeks to get our heads around this and get it sorted. We can run single race formats like this if you want for the next couple of weeks, 3 weeks. And then if we time it right, we could do if we time it right, we could get this in and just run it through to Christmas. Do 6 weeks and then do weekly with the drops promotion, make it like a ladder. And then we could get to a point where we could start like a winter season and do GR3 season like you guys wanted to. Just see how it goes. But you know that's actually an epic idea. Well done, Mr. Scheduler. Yeah, well volunteered. Who's sawing the way out of the office? I missed what you said then, Fat Man.
Well, I just said I'm here every week anyway, so it's up
Yeah,
to whatever
yeah.
everybody else do. You know my schedule anyway, too.
It's here. Yeah, yeah. You're not going far, I know that.
No.
But apart from all
Yeah,
the
well, I've got my daughter around up this weekend with the grandkids for a week. It's going to be fun. 2 bedroom house with 8 of us.
happy days, rather you than me.
Well, you know. What was you going to say? No, well, between me and my wife, we've got 6 kids. We've got 6 grandkids.
Have you got heating yet?
Pardon?
Have you got heating now?
Yeah.
Thank God. 6 kids, man.
Yeah, well, my wife got 4 from previous, which I've been here now. Been with us, married for 16 years.
Good on you.
So I class them as my own. You know what I mean?
Absolutely,
Kids.
absolutely, yeah.
And then 6 grandkids. I've got 2 from a previous, which frankly the mother turned them against me. So
Yeah.
I'm ready to see them.
And it doesn't make very good sandwiches, does it, Steve?
Oh, but we manage all right.
Yeah. Yeah. Holy hell. Self-inflicted wound. No, good on you. That's something I wouldn't do, but no, well done to you. Good on you.
Yeah, definitely.
Christ.
My oldest is 30 this year. I'm only 37 myself. She's my stepdaughter, but she's my daughter, you know what I mean? Been here 17 years, so they all call me dad.
My oldest.
About anything, though. Dad, do this, Dad.
There are lots of stories on the internet about that. Steve, check that fatty out in the chat. Oh dear.
Oh no, 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 no. Public channel. What's going on here? Oh, this is the doggy pup.
So
Yeah.
what time is it where you guys are at right now?
It's now 11:30.
Very nice. She's just turned 1, mate, and she's 4 stone.
Christ.
Bloody hell.
What's that in pounds? Don't know.
14, 28, 56.
Holy moly.
Ten.
Send a picture of mine to fucking drive me insane.
Not allowed to share pics of dogs, folks. This is a car channel. Iceman's left the room, but he's away. Well, I'll give you my feedback now. I thought that was an epic race. I was just slow, and I couldn't work out why. I've got all my help aids off, I think.
Yeah, I was doing quicker lap times on the medium tyres than I was on the soft.
It was weird.
Same here.
So what I was trying to say about the BOP is when we did the first race, it never came up and said BOP applied. It was only when I reset the conditions for the race, took the qualifying out, that it said BOP applied medium BOP. So I think because all the cars in the first race were exactly the same, it didn't need to apply a BOP.
Yeah.
So the qualifying was unbopped because the cars were exactly the same. So if somebody had tuned one, which I think the only person that had a different looking car was Neil, and I'm not saying he cheated, that's not what I'm saying at all. The BOP wasn't applied because all the cars were the same.
I'm pretty sure when I entered, it said BOP, but the power and everything was the same.
Right, so I think it applied medium BOP to the second race, to the second room. I think it definitely changed something because my car was way faster than the one I qualified in.
Yeah, when I joined, it said the BOP was 231 HP and 2,800 pounds.
Yeah, yeah. Which is right for the car you were in.
Right. Yeah. So I checked it in too.
Yeah, I know you did because we had the conversation about the power being right. But the BOP doesn't always affect the horsepower. There's 3 levels of BOP, and it affects things like rolling drag, it affects aerodynamic drag, etc. So the power would be the same, but you'd run a different speed because it's applying the BOP in different areas.
Gotcha.
If you see what I mean.
The BOP on Gran Turismo just affected power and weight. So did I.
That's what I thought.
Well, I don't know, but it definitely felt different, and I definitely knew I did faster laps in the 15 than I did in the 18.
Yeah, my lap times was about the same as me qualifying. Obviously, I was running the same car. Yeah, Sam's lap times was quicker in the 21 than he was in the 15 in qualifying. Well, I noticed
that I was doing faster lap times on the mediums compared to the softs.
Right.
On the softs, I was able to do a 219. On the mediums, I did a 215.
Right.
So I was like, how was that even possible? But
Yeah.
I made it. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I was getting some drag from Widowmaker, so I was getting his slipstream off of him.
I'm a bit of a chunker, you see, so I do spread the wind about a bit.
I mean, to be fair, I've set some of our fastest lap times on mediums in the past.
It's like me, the softs, I was doing, I think like 116, 117, maybe 114, but then on the medium, I was doing 112s, 113s, about 213s, as I say.
Once you get them up to temperature and that, mediums are awesome.
Yeah. I think in the first lap, I spun on him, because I wasn't used to him, and then after that, I was just putting him in the lap times.
Well, let's have a look at my fastest lap time then. My fastest lap time was a 2:14.980. Yours was a 2:15.812, Jinky.
Mine was at 213.
Bloomin' Iceman put in a faster lap than me. I'm not saying that's bad, but Jesus.
It actually looks like the car selection and the Bob that whole thing worked if you look at those best laps.
Yeah, well, look at the spread of the positions. The groups have finished as the groups, and I'm not going to criticise the other guys. I mean, Jinky's out of place because he messed up. Roger quit because he should have been up the top, but he didn't like the car, and that's the difference. Jubb was out of place because, again, probably that, but the lap time 2:10 is up with Roger's 2:10, and it's up with the top end of the middle and bottom end of the top group, so it kind of worked. I got some homework for you. Any of you. Find 3 cars that work the same way.
Only 3.
Well, find groups of 3 that work the same way. I definitely know Honda's got enough cars to do it with. But this is... You did. You picked 90s. You picked 90s Japanese imports.
2-litre turbo 4-wheel drive.
Yeah.
Super Impreza.
Evo.
Mitsubishi Evo.
Corolla. No, the other one.
GT4.
Yeah. Yeah. But there's got to be 3 American cars that do it in the same way. So you've got Nissan, you've got the Z Performance from 2020, you've got the 370, and you've got something like the Fairlady Z. They would do 3. But as you're just scrolling through the cars any day when you're just picking a car to go and run and race or whatever, just have a look through. Porsche could do it as well. 964, 944 and a GT3 911. The non...
Tuesday and Friday nights now.
Sorry. Even though I come online twice with you a week, I'm still on Gran Turismo. Come on. Know your place. Stop doing DIY and shit. Don't work. Don't go to work, man.
I'll start on Monday.
I know. You must be nervous.
I'm a little. The bloke's coming over either Thursday or Friday, put my toolbox up, well, take my toolbox over.
I'm dropping the server, folks.
So that's gonna be a fucking mission.
But it's happening. Your toolbox is going to your place of work.
Yeah.
Which is a great thing.
Yeah, I'm just not looking forward to moving my toolbox.
You only did it a few weeks ago, man.
Yeah, I know.
Well,
It was different because my brother-in-law hired a van.
Ah, yeah.
For his work, and it just got a little ramp on it, so we wheeled it straight in. Going into a normal van, I've got to take all my drawers out of my side lockers, unbolt my side lockers, take my side lockers off, take all the top drawers out of my toolbox, unbolt the top box from the bottom box, and then take all the drawers out of my bottom box so we can lift everything in the van.
Right. Using this new search method that only was introduced to the game a couple of weeks ago,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go and try and find some cars by grouping. It's great that update last week that introduced this search method.
Yeah, literally my socket drawers are 2-man lift.
Kinky. So by manufacturer, if I went Mercedes AMG and then I sorted it by, I can't do my AMG, it's got to be Mercedes, hasn't it? Well, let's go.
There's only a couple of Mercedes, most of them are under AMG.
So if we go BMW by category, M2 competition, M3, have we got an M3 modern one?
There's an 07.
It's kind of, I think the power might, well no, M3 competition's 255, you've got an M3 at 415 and then you've got an M4, I probably don't own it. Yeah, M4 GR, oh no. You've got an M414 at 425. They might.
Your M2 and your M4 are pretty closely matched.
M2 competition's 255. Your M3's 415. Yeah. You got an M303 at 522. So you could run M2, M4, M3 as 3 classes. And that's all tail happy stuff.
You can throw the Z8 in as well.
Probably. Yeah.
The Z8 comes in at 534 pp.
And now I never looked at PP, I was just looking at horsepower. Now that's an interesting thing to understand. If I sort that by PP, mine are modded though. Some of mine are modded, so that's a bit. Oh my. Oh my, yeah.
There's loads, mate. If you do it PP, there's loads.
Yeah, it's just PP gets smashed about by the modding, doesn't it? Audi, what have we got in there? That's not going to work, is it? No, no. No,
Oh
you.
yeah, there's the Audi TT as well, 4-wheel drive, 2-litre turbo.
So you've got the 2.2 TTS Coupe 14, you've got the TT Cup 16, and you've got the TT Coupe 3.2 Quattro. So there's 3 cars, all 4. Well, no, your TT Cup's front-wheel drive, isn't it?
Yeah.
But that's still a class higher because it's some. Well, it's not higher, is it? My
The TTS and the 3.2 are 4-wheel drive.
my TTS Coupe is overpowered. That's 437 kilo bhp. I've got that tuned for Tokyo.
The TTS standard is 530 pp, 305 horsepower.
So that fits beautifully between the TT Cup and the TT Coupe. So they're.
The TT Cup's a race car.
But it doesn't matter. It's the top end of the class. It's that. It will be the A class, isn't it?
Yeah, I suppose.
Unless you were trying to keep all 3 classes entirely road or entirely race. Now,
You can do Corvettes.
see, that's where I was hoping to go. It's Chevrolet, isn't it?
Yeah.
Chevrolet.
Do the C8, the ZR109, and the ZR119.
ZR119. Again, I've modified mine. It's difficult to see. Did you?
Just went to Grand Central and looked at them there because then they're stock.
Actually, that's probably the best way to go, isn't it? It's sensible, that fella. There's a reason we've got him in the group. Yeah, why didn't I do that? What a nerd. America, Chevrolet. Oh, were you going Corvette or Camaro? Oh. Ooh. Ooh.
So the C8, the ZR109, and the ZR119 are right next to each other.
Yeah, so you've got PP of 585, 608 and 644. Horsepower 494, 639, 754. I bet they're not too different, you know.
And you've got the Charger Hellcat as well.
You threw in words I don't understand. Charger Hellcat.
Dodge Charger Hellcat.
Dodge. Ah, different brand.
Yeah.
I don't know the American cars, I have to admit. So you got your 3 Vipers. Quite.
3 Vipers, yeah, with 20 pp difference between them.
558 up to 598. So 20p differences. 20 pp differences. Brake horsepower's different. 448, 508, 640. They'd make a great little series, them. Practice on the Tuesday night, race them on the Friday. I know people are going, bloody hell, American muscle. But they'd be great. Having just whizzed them round Tokyo for a few laps, they're good cars. How about we did that?
I would get a much bigger kick out of the Corvettes myself.
But we do the Corvettes round an American track, Laguna Seca.
Oh, God.
What do you mean, oh God?
I guess you don't like that one then. I guess you don't like that track then.
Not in something like that, no. Well, if we're going to do that, we should do the shitty F Mustang.
Let's go Ford. Yeah, let's have a look at that. Let's see what Ford's got. But there's other.
If you use Vipers around Laguna, you're going to use 2 gears.
So where do you do Vipers then? Do one class around Watkins, then the other one around the other one, the other American track, the other decent one.
Daytona.
Well, that makes 3 then. We could do 3 American tracks. So Ford, they're there, aren't they? The Focus ST, Focus RS, Mustang GT. Or you could do GT15 Mustang, Shelby GTR 16, and then throw in the GR3 road car for the top of the class. 570, 570, 537. So the difference in horsepower, 525. Ooh, no, that comes. Ooh. That's not good, is it? See, I'd actually throw the top of the class in as the Ford GT17. I'd race the Mustang 15, the Shelby GTR 5. Sorry, Shelby GTR 350R 16, and then throw in the Ford GT17 for the fast boys. And do that round Daytona Road Course. I'd race the Chevrolets around Watkins, and I'd do the Dodges around the other one, Road America. No, it's not Road America. It's Road. Brain's gone. Gotta find it. Or words to that effect. Road Atlanta. Because I wouldn't go to that hellhole that is Colorado's. Can't see it. Willow Springs. That also misses out Laguna Seca again, but hey ho. We could actually do. Would Lamborghini have 3 cars that would be pretty epic for a Monza race, or
You might look at the Swifts.
Suzuki? Are there 3 Suzukis?
Yeah, the fast one's a bit fast, but
Oh my. The Suzuki Swift Sport GR4. We'd have to run the Japanese cars in Japan, wouldn't we?
there might be too much of a difference.
I think that '07 Swift Sport would be a dog's nut. It wouldn't be very good. It would. If you were going to do that. Oh.
There's 3 Mercedes AMG GTs.
Europe AMG.
Yeah, there's the AMG GT15. Then there's the GTR 17.
Look at that.
Then there's the AMG GT Black Series.
There is, isn't there? So you got 719, 576, and 502. There's 3. That's for a German track, definitely. Do the car to the track. Brand of the car to the track. That would be epic.
But I know the field out last long on the AMG GT. The Black Edition, anyway.
But you're racing against the class, not the group, aren't you? Which just makes 3 different races in the same race. I think it works beautifully. Or you could go A45 AMG, because that's got 355 horsepower. It's not slow. You've got the AMG C and the AMG GTR 17.
Oh, mate, that's another 4-wheel drive turbo.
It is, isn't it?
But that's more closely matched to the Focus RS than anything else. Because the Focus RS is 350 brake.
So, where are you going with that? Are you going 3 similar cars, 3 similar powers? So you've got. So you're mixing.
I can't think of a third.
What about
Not quite new and 4-wheel drive.
Lancia Integrale?
It's too old.
Okay. What about the?
Too old, fat and slow.
What about? Nah, the Geely is not 4-wheel drive, is it?
I was thinking like something hot hatchy.
Hot hatchy, 4-wheel drive. There isn't much else in that field, is there?
No.
Japan. So just while we're on that, how many horsepower did you say? 355, 350?
Yeah.
The Alpha 4Cs aren't horrible.
I'm going to shoot off, guys.
Good night, Matthew.
Good night.
See you, mate.
See you a bit.
The 4Cs, you're talking about Alpha?
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd need a real good tune on them. They're a bit doggy.
Okay. Well, I was just looking.
Did you say they aren't horrible or they are horrible?
I didn't think that there are 3 of them that look like they could do what we want to do.
Yeah, they're not really in the room, if you see what I mean.
There's a million Ferraris. There
So-
might be something there.
Yeah. So just while I'm in Nissan, Fairlady version S, Fairlady Z, Z Performance. You've got the S is 310, but PP it's 516. Oh, the PPs are pretty similar. The Fairlady Z is 331 with a PP of 515, and the Z Performance is 399 horsepower with 541. That puts the Fairlady Z being Type C being quite powerful. The Z is actually not too far away from it PP wise, but it's 20 horsepower more, and the Z is 20 pp more and 60 horsepower more.
Yeah, that wouldn't be horrible.
It puts the C and the B a bit closer together.
Yeah, but then, you know, I have to buy those cars. Jeez.
Steve, stop being tight.
Steve's got them all, hasn't he?
I know he has. So the one I really want to dig is the Civic Type R FK2 at 305 at 515. You've got the Civic Type R Limited Edition FK8 at 315 523. And then the NSX 17. But it's four-wheel drive. That's a massive difference. Unless you went NSX Type R02, which is 290 horsepower, which is just nowhere near it. But there's another NSX, isn't there? Because they're not all in here. Because some of the cars we're looking at are actually in the shop, and they're not in here.
In the what?
So the used car market, some of the cars aren't available in Grand Central.
Yeah, that's why I went straight to the new shop, because then anybody could buy them anytime.
Absolutely, absolutely, and it makes sense to do that. But to match classes, you could actually pull one from the used car market. So
If you go for pick an NSX, you want the 92.
yeah, it's the quicker car, isn't it?
Well, I don't know about quicker. I think the 02's quicker than the 92.
Is it?
We could do the 3 more in keeping with the years of the Civic and the Integra.
Yeah, I'd agree. What else are
We
we?
could look at the 3 Roadsters and the Mazdas.
Absolutely, that's another one that was suggested earlier. That's a great shout, Steve.
I don't know where we would run those at, though.
I think
Being sarcastic.
I know exactly where they would go. You know where they'd go.
I was being sarcastic.
No, that's fine. We can live with your weird sense of American humour. We can dig that. Is there? Could we?
There's there's 2 Integras.
As in the used car market as well?
There's 2 Integra DC2s. One's a 95 and one's a 1998.
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah. So when you say 3 soft tops, Steve, are you talking Miata, as in the Unos Roadster?
The Roadster 15, the Roadster 22, and the Roadster touring car.
What about using the Unos Roadster as the lower class C rather than going touring car for the A class?
Using which one?
The Unos Roadster. The Miata. The original Miata.
That you have to get in a used store.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
But it's a bit of a change, and it brings the lower power class lower.
Oh, so keep the 22 and the touring car, and don't do the Roadster 15.
That's another option. I'm just thinking about. Yeah, I mean, if the idea is that over the next 6 or 7 months, the people we've got at the bottom end of the driving market move up. So we always need to keep. I'm thinking we always need to keep the base level grounded. If you see what I mean.
Yeah.
Not
That's
to.
the only thing that I would really enjoy a race with the Corvette. Beyond that, I'm gonna race whatever you guys say is what we're gonna race.
No, understood.
just-
Understood. Oh, 100%
I'm just
understand.
looking at different cars and
Yeah. I think we've definitely got 6 races, at least 6, with classes of cars, and it's just whether we want to do those as series. And I think maybe once you've run, if we do 6 races with the BRZs, the GT86s, and then we do a series of 6 races with various cars, we can pick from the various cars which ones people enjoy to do the series with. And because you're in the room, Steve, if you wanted to do a Corvette series, we'd do a Corvette series.
yeah, I would really enjoy that. And beyond that, then it's just whatever we're racing that week.
Yeah.
You know, there might be WRX options.
You're good, Jinky. You rather than me. So Jinky's just said he had to change a diaper. That's fine. You do that. I just don't want the smell. No, I'm looking at the C7 thinking, yeah, I'll give that a go. Bottom of the road. Oh. Holy hell, the ZR1 has got more oomph than the GR3 road car. Wowzer. So those 3 Corvettes, would we go C7? Oh,
While you're in that area of looking at cars, didn't one of them do a Group B road car?
Group B.
Yeah. A road going version, a road car, Group B road car.
America.
Yeah.
Maybe the Ford.
Well, yeah, it might have been a Mustang.
Yeah, there's a Group 3 road car in the Mustangs.
Can you just have a quick look at the PP of that? Because I'm just in something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a Group 3 road car that's 570, and then a GR4 is 630,
Yeah, that's cool.
and a GR3 is 702.
What are you thinking, Steve? JV?
Because there's not only the Mustang Group B road car, there's the Subaru, there's the Evo, there's the Mazda.
Oh no, slightly misunderstood. This is a GR3. Oh no, GR3 road car. Yeah. Not Group B road car, no. But you've actually right, you've actually hit on a point there. There's a Mustang GR3 road car. There's an Alpha 4C GR3 road car. There's quite a few GR3 road cars.
Yeah.
And if you tastefully picked 3, they would be 3 distinct classes that would make a faster race all round. So you would pick up, yeah. Because I actually think the Alpha 4C is a really tasty, stable beginner car, I think.
You didn't like that TVR, did you?
That was a lovely car, did not stop.
It's quick though, wasn't it?
Extremely. That Dodge choice, the Dodge choice has got me puzzled. Charger, Vipers. Yeah.
Yeah, 3 Vipers.
Oh, there's a Corvette GR3 road car.
That's it, I thought it was.
There is, and it's a weird it's a weird thing because it's got no displacement. So what's 493 and 573 pp standard? Yeah, if you mix them up, if you mix up those GR3 road cars, they could be quite an interesting American race. But I'm not talking out of turn. I'm going to turn my mic which people are not getting my voice, so. So Porsche was the last one I had to look at. Lamborghini's got nothing in it, has it, really? Huracan, Murcielago, Aventador. Murcielago, Aventador, Aventador. It has, you know. Four-wheel drive, four-wheel drive, four-wheel drive. 631. 739. Or would you go Huracan? 601. Oh, oh, yeah, I think you'd go Huracan, Aventador, Aventador. Or would you go Huracan, Murcielago, Aventador? Yeah. That'd be a good car. Yeah, I like that. Porsche, last one. Germany.
Pax Mono, KTM Crossbow,
Yeah.
Honda
2 plus 2 and 4. Absolutely, mate. Great shout. Great shout. So, GT3997, GT3996, GT3 RS. 428, 354, 491. 3 Porsche. The Porsche Cup week would call that. Fucking epic.
We've got the super formulas too.
2 of them. How many super formulas is there in Japan? Super formula. Is there 2 or 4?
There's 4, but they're 2 and 2.
Yeah.
And
That's.
then there's the Gran Turismo open car.
Oh, there's the McLaren thingy, isn't there? Oh, it's the Toyota F1500 TA. Oh, that would be like running Red Bull cars, wouldn't it? I think there's a few people that wouldn't like to race the F1s or whatever. But if you run them on ovals, that would be epic. Daytona Oval F1 cars. I think you've hit a...
I think we've got a pretty solid list going.
Yeah.
And you're just going to have to look at it and start picking.
Do you know what I'd do? Using my YouTube channel, I'd put them as votes.
I think that's a great idea.
Get the guys to pick them. And with that, that'll be the end of today's stream. No massive sign off. Thank you for watching. Ta-ra. Bye.